Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, all. Come on, Mignon. Good morning, all. How are you? We're going to do just easy Pilates today because it's Monday. Because it's Monday. And we've been gardening. Roll down on your backs. I'm always yawning because I find 7:30 too early. I find any day when I have to get up early. I like sleeping. Okay. Roll down on your backs. We're doing easy Pilates today. So not too, it will be flowy, but it will be easy. We're going to stop in between. So take your legs, heel toe your feet to the side of the mat and just take your feet very slowly, your knees from side to side. Get a stretch in. We work in the garden the whole day. So we're stiff. Are you stiff?
Very. I've been kayaking the previous days, so I'm very doubly stiff.
And back to the middle. Just slide your legs down the mat. Have your hands on your ribs and we're just going to activate the TVL, the transverse abdominals, TVA. So pull your navel to your spine, like someone's tightening a belt in your lower abdominals, and tuck your ribs in a little bit. And you should have this activation there regardless of your breath. And then just take a few breaths where the TVA is tucked in. So that's controlling the lower back. And you're breathing normally, but that stays tight. Shrug the shoulders back, keep that tight. And slowly bring in your knees, feet underneath your knees, and just make yourself comfortable. And then keep that navel to spine feeling, and just do a few spinal curls for those gardener's backs. Louis, my trousers keep rolling down. So gardener's backs, spinal curl, navel to spine, keep the navel to spine in, and just loosen up the lower back by pushing it up and down. Keep that tummy tucked in. And back to the middle. Okay, so easy Pilates. We're going to flow through a few stuff, then stop and stretch. So it's not going to be difficult, and flow through it again depending on how much we do. So when you're ready, keep your feet on the floor, lift up your shoulders, your hands to the front, and start to do your hundreds. So easy hundreds. And I think we will progress this through the week, but I'm still wondering what we're going to do.
I haven't done abs for a while.
No, I deliberately stayed away from this. So just nice and easy, the hundreds. We're not going to make anything too difficult today. Stay crunched in and just hop the arms. I don't know, you're playing piano. He's playing piano with his fingers.
I want the piano.
Where do you want the piano?
There.
In the garage.
There. I can see the spot right there.
I can't. I don't like heavy furniture.
You can get a full one.
Okay, and stay up. Bring your legs into a block shape. 50 degree, 50 for 90-90. Take your head down.
90-90.
No, 90-90. I don't know where the 50 come from. 90-90. Put your head down, hands into the sky. We're just going to do easy dead bug. Opposite hand, opposite foot going up. Nice and slow. And pull it back in again. Very easy, nice and slow. You don't have to drop your leg down if you have clicky hips. You can just do toe taps. You can leave your hands there if you don't want to move them. There, I feel like gardening. I think I used my TVA with the gardening. It's really, I'm really, oh.
Aerating the grass.
Yeah, I was aerating the grass manually with something with holes in. It was horrible. And back to the middle. Hug in your knees. Keep your left leg up and right. Take the right leg down. Lift up your shoulders. And we're just going to do the same. Drop your hands down next to your sides and switch the legs. Nice and slow. Yeah, the aerator, it's too manual. TVA in, so don't let the back arch when you kick out the legs. You don't have to kick out the legs completely. Lift up your shoulders, Louis. Again, he doesn't listen. And back to the middle. Hug in your knees. Take your feet to the floor. And easy bridges, again, not archy bridges. Straight bridges. Lift up. Tuck your tailbone in. Tuck your ribs in. And just hold it there. Squeeze your knees together a little bit. Tuck your ribs in, tailbone up. Hold it there. And we're just going to slide up and down. But we'll use our arms as well. So with your arms next to your sides, take a nice deep breath in. Take your arms over your head. Now, you don't have to do this if you hurt your shoulders or if there's no space. It doesn't matter. And then as you come down, bring your arms down as well. Keep your tailbone tucked in. Slide your back down until you hit your tailbone. And when you lift it up, take your arms over, tailbone up, ribs in.
You go all the way down.
Yeah. Navel to spine. And when you bring it down, slide the back down. Keep that tailbone tucked in right until the end. Bring the arms down next to you and go up again. So you're kind of inhaling up to the top, ribs in, control the ribs. It's going to want to pop, so keep it in and bring it down. And up again, inhale up, don't pop the ribs. Keep that tailbone tucked in. And all the way down. Until your tailbone touches the floor, hug in your knees. Again, nice and tight, just circle your legs in your hands. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Then straighten out your left leg to the ceiling, which is going to feel quite tight. Take the other leg to the floor. Roll up to that leg, give it a stretch. Lift the other foot an inch off the floor. We're just going to switch and grab this one today. And switch and grab and stretch. Switch and grab and stretch it just a little bit. So take your time with that. Are you clicking too much?
I'm clicking.
So toe tap with bent legs. Switch and grab and stretch. And hug it in. Feet, knees into your chest. Slide your legs down the mat in a straight line. Take your arms over your head. We're going to do roll-ups. So roll it up all the way to the top and then go in for that stretch. Don't force the stretch, especially in the beginning. Hold. Lift it back up into a straight line. Roll it down, all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in. And when you come up, tuck the ribs. Tuck up the tailbone, roll it up all the way to the top. And then go into your stretch. And that stretch is so painful today from the morning. I have to say, I am struggling. Lift it back up, roll it back down, arms over your head, and into a roll up, into a stretch. Lift it back up to the top, separate your legs a little bit. Take your arm side, so opposite hand to opposite foot, and then go down into that stretch. And once you're done, you can pull back. Lift it back up, switch to the other side, down, pull back into that twist. Lift it back up, switch, and down, pull into the twist. Lift it back up. Switch one last time. Pull down into the twist. Lift it back up to the top. Bring your legs back together and roll it down all the way to the bottom. So we're going to just turn towards the side where you can see me first. Arms onto your leg, head onto your arms. Feet and knees 40-40. We're just going to do clam. And today, from tomorrow onwards, we're going to use bands and stuff if you have them. But today it's easy clam, just to focus on the navel to spine feeling. So navel to spine, tailbone tucked in a little bit. And then we're just going to lift up that top leg. So hold on to this hip. Make sure it sticks. Your pelvis is tucked in. Your navel to spine is activated. And then you're just going to lift up that top leg and bring it down. And lift it up, bring it down. Navel to spine. Arm tucked forward. So don't arch your back unnecessarily to compensate for this movement. And it's a lot more intense with the band, but it's very effective anyway, very targeted. So just go up and down. Activate. Start to get that range of motion in. Lie down on your arm. Now don't forget your tummy. Don't forget your bum. Oh, look at Gravel now. He's on the mat. And he knows his English name as well. Look, he looked up when I said his English name. He's multilingual, this dog. He's very clever. I firmly believe he was a human who was very naughty in his previous life.
And he's now repenting.
And he's now repenting as a dog in our house. They chose the house where he had to survive. I just keep doing that because that takes a little bit of time to tire out. But once it does, you definitely do feel it. So keep the navel to spine and just let that leg start to feel that motion. Do you start to feel it, Louis?
Yes.
So we'll go on Louis.
And also, but I do feel it now.
Yeah, so squeeze in your bum as well as you take it up. So squeeze, that's going to tilt your pelvis forward anyway. So squeeze and lift. And then when you start to feel it, you know exactly where it has to work. It takes a little bit, it doesn't take that long with the bands.
This is helpful for the hip rotation.
It's also, this is Louis' main one he needs to work on.
Because all day, don't I?
Yeah. And there it goes. Now it's numb. I don't want to do this anymore. It takes too long. And all the way down. Turn back. Turn onto your tummy. Sorry, Ralph. Turn onto your tummies. Forehead down, arms behind you. Just let your shoulders relax. Make yourself comfortable. Can you see me? Yes. Make yourself comfortable. Shrug the shoulders down. And we're just going to do a few back bends just to get an extension into the spine. So forehead down. And all you're going to do is you're just going to lift the top, your chest, your chest up. Just your chest with your hands behind you. And you're going to slowly take it down. So you're going to kind of roll your spine down until you reach your forehead or chin. And then roll it back up, opening up your chest, shrugging the shoulders back. And then rolling it down again. Nice and down. Lifting it back up. Nice big chest lift with your shoulders shrugged back. And this is actually called Cobra in rehab. You will use this as your Cobra instead of a Cobra looking like this, where you can push into an extension that's too far. So lift that chest up, shrug the shoulders back, and take it down. And breathe that. You can breathe it up and down. Nice and slow. Shrug the shoulders back. I don't want to put too much stress on the joints, so we're not going to shrug the shoulders back with hands or anything. You're just going to naturally tuck it back as you come up and then roll it forward as you come down. And one more time, then you can go down the floor. Bring your feet up into the sky. Just separate your knees a little bit to the side. If not, you can bring your arms forward if that's going to help. And just kick your legs from side to side. Do it slowly because this is also hip rotation. Maybe just take your time on each side to drop the feet. The hip is going to lift, but try and keep that hip as stable as possible. I missed Minion yesterday. I didn't feel inspired because he wasn't here.
I want to torture.
I want to torture. Could be. No, I did miss you.
Oh, I actually did. I miss you too.
You're lying. And back to the middle. Okay, feet out at the back again. And arms behind you like we've done. I'm really struggling to talk.
Yes, you are.
And then we're going to lift up the legs instead of the chest. So we're going to do the same kind of extension, but you're lifting up the legs. The chest stays down. So all you do is you lift it up, squeeze the bum, and bring it back down. And lift it up, squeeze the bum as much as you can. Squeeze, and bring it back down. And you can breathe that as well. You can inhale it up and exhale down, or the other way. Do a nice little big squeeze of the bum as you lift it up. And now we're going to hold. So you're going to lift it up, hold for 2, and then take it down. So lift it up, hold it there for 1, 2, take it down. Remember to squeeze as hard as you can. Lift it up, hold it there for 1, 2, take it down. Lift it up for 1, 2, take it down. One more time, lift it up for 1, 2, take it down. Okay, bring your feet up again and kick it from side to side, really taking your time to drop to each side. Hold it there, take it over, drop to each side. That aerator has really done a number on my shoulders. No, you said you felt it in your arms.
Yeah, just by my elbow. Just above my elbow.
I thought I was going to feel it in my bicep. My bicep doesn't work. So I thought I'm going to have I'm going to do this and then it's going to pop up into a muscle. But no, I feel it in my shoulders. Okay, take your arms behind you, take your feet down. We're going to lift up both now. Hold for 2 and then go down. So remember to slide the spine, lift up the arms, push back, lift up the legs. So when you're ready, lift it up, hold for 2, and slide it down. Lift it up, hold for 2, and slide it down. And lift it up, hold for 2, and slide it down. And hold for 2. And there you go. Now you can turn on to the other side. So we're going to do climb again. So do the different side, please, not the same leg. So roll onto your hand, feet, 40-40. I don't know. Arms down. Okay. Again, focus on that navel to spine tuck and that hip tucking forward because you're squeezing your bum as you lift up. And then start to do those motions. And again, it's going to take a while, so give it time and just move that leg. You don't have to be aggressive with that extension. Some people can't extend too far. So only extend to where you can because it is a little bit of a trick because the range of motion eventually is quite important with that muscle strength. Only go to where you can. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your navel to spine. I don't want to take the kids to school today. just realised I have to take them to school. It's a beautiful day.
You don't have a choice today.
I think I'm going to kayak on my own today.
You don't have a choice. Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah, I'm very tempted to.
If you wait for the right tide, you can go out to Felixstowe and out to sea.
And then disappear forever. It's okay, Louis. I will disappear if you want me to. You don't have to ask so nicely.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, it's so funny. See, I am allergic, completely allergic to house cleaning. I get ill, I get angry, I lose my shit. So I will do anything. I would even aerate the lawn with a manual hole puncher where there's no engine involved to avoid cleaning the house. Okay, just keep doing that until your bum starts to feel a little bit numb. Yeah, so I would rather just take that thing and throw it into the grass. I even did the outside lawn, which doesn't belong to us, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how allergic I am to house cleaning. It's a severe allergy. I think Louis should take it seriously.
How do we medicate for this issue today?
I don't know.
I think you should tell Tanya that you're not cleaning the house and then she won't be able to sleep.
Tanya, I don't like cleaning the house, and I know that you like cleaning a house and that you can't sleep if you know that someone's not cleaning their house. So would you please come and clean my house?
Tanya's the Monica.
Tanya, so she comes in every morning as well. Some of you don't know what she looks like. Some of you do. She's the Monica of our friendship group. She's the obsessive cleaner. She can't let it go. If you have something that you can't get rid of, a stain, she will get rid of it. Okay, there it goes. It's start to numb. Fantastic. Just keep on going. I'm trying to entertain you with stories to let the time pass.
We didn't get the title information.
Do you want me to go now? Dad, you need high tide, I promise. You won't go out to sea. Okay, telling us the whole time to your bags. I think Louis is now fed up with me being allergic to house cleaning. That's the idea I'm getting. Take your legs out in front of you. Again, just make sure that your navel to spine is there. We're going to roll up again. So roll it up all the way to the top. Go in for your stretch. And hold that there. Navel to spine. And you can stretch forward a little bit more just to get that stretch in. Is it your head?
No, I'm just...
And lift it back up. Roll it back down all the way to the bottom. And just one last time, we're going to go, it's more ab activation that we've done. We're just going to activate them again. So bring your legs into a block shape, hands above your face, dead bug. Keep stable, navel to spine. It's a big navel to spine one, this one. Keep your balance. If your hip is sticking, don't tap, Louis. It's like I'm repeating for no reason at all. This is a toe tap, Louis. This works just as well. If not better, if you have a clicky hip. Oh, from this angle, I look like I've got a massive muffin on the camera. I do, don't I? I just never see it. But I think it is then. And back to the top. Keep your legs where it is. Arms next to your side, roll up, and just do your hundreds. Navel to spine again. If your head gets sore, you know what to do. You can hold on to your neck. That's absolutely fine. But Ralph scratching himself. It's so romantic.
I don't know what he's doing.
That dog follows us everywhere. Does someone want to take care of him when we go to Wales? Please? Thank you. Just let me know. Okay, stay up, keep your head up. One leg in, Louis, you do toe tips, the other leg out. And you are just going to grab and hold with the bent leg. You can put your head down if your neck is sore, so don't worry too much. Louis done that anyway. And then back to the middle, put your head down. Slide one leg up, take the other leg down. Go for that stretch. Wiggle your toes. See if you can get into that stretch. Take your time. You can move around your hip and your joint a little bit. And with your head staying down, so this is quite tricky because your navel to spine needs to stay where it is. Otherwise, your back's going to always lift up the other leg. Switch, grab this one in. You can drop it down and stretch the leg out. The trick was just to do the switch without lifting up your back. I think all of you are okay with that. Again, you can move it in the joint, wiggle the toes. There's a spider above my head. So Louis' puffy eye spider bite's looking better.
Much better.
So when are you going to shoot out Spider-Man webs?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
Okay, lift the other foot an inch off the floor. We're going to switch and grab, but we're going to keep the head down. So keep that back stable. Just switch and grab, stretch. Switch and grab, stretch. And again. And again. Stretch out the leg that you've got. Keep switching and stretching at your own pace. One more time. And hug in your knees. Nice and tight. You can circle your legs in your hands. Put the feet down to the sides of the mat. And again, let your legs go in and out. Do you have a call? What's the time?
3 minutes.
Let your legs go in and out into that. And really do push that knee down when you go for that in knee. And back to the middle. Soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall open. And just hold it there. Let your legs stretch out. Okay, so navel to spine again. Hold it that way. Try not to arch. As soon as you arch, the leg goes actually. So you can try that. Just see if you can push it down. Take a nice deep breath in. Keep that navel to spine feeling. Tuck everything in. And when you bring the arms down again on the exhale, just put it on your legs. See if you can squeeze the legs down a little bit. You can roll from side to side a little bit, just to open it up. So I want you to slide your right leg down the mat, but keep the left one out the way it is. You can even grab that foot if you want and put it in a lotus and have that leg out, which is probably where I struggle with my lotus, is I don't have that rotation. I can't do it without holding onto the foot the whole time, but some people can put it there in their thigh, top of their thigh, and not have to let go. And bring that knee back in to your chest. Give it a big squeeze. And just turn that foot in again, turn the knee out. So instead of bringing that bottom leg to help you, you're just going to, oh, do you feel it now? You're going to grab that foot. So the foot's on the right-hand side, the knee's on the left-hand side. So you're just turning that knee, hip out. And give it a squeeze as far as you can. And let it go. Bring the other foot in, so you can do it half lotus if you can, or you can just have it on the side and that knee out. I will one day be able to do this. Then rotate that knee back. Bring it in for a hug, nice big hug in. And then bring that foot, grab that foot, and turn that hip into a knee out, foot in, rotation. Don't grab on the ankle. Don't hurt your ankle. You can just grab on the shin area. Push the knee out and just pull that leg into your chest if you can. Okay. Let go. Slide it down the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Roll it up all the way to the top and into that stretch. I see you cheat every time with the roll up.
No, I'm just going to reset my...
Every time.
I can't do a roll up though.
I know. Okay, so while you're forward bent like that, just roll from one butt cheek to the next. While you're in that position, you should feel that stretching a little bit more down to the waist. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. And lift it up all the way to the top. Cross your legs. Sit up nice and high. Shoulders shrug back. Back straight. Opposite hand over opposite knee to just go into that twist. And then you're done with easy Pilates for today. And switch it to the other side. Hello.
Hello. That's all. Oh, I've noticed.
And back to the middle. Take a nice deep breath in. And you are done for today. Have a lovely, lovely day. Ta-da-da! Have a lovely sunny Monday. Okay.
Lovely.
We have to go sort out Louis' eye now. See you all tomorrow. I think we'll continue with the Pilates and beef it up as it goes on. But that was nice and easy.
On my YouTube recommendations, the next thing that come up is an African dance workout.